What's up, weirdo? Shade Tree Surgeon here, and if I can get my camera lens to stop fogging. A regular occurrence here in Florida. Anyway, it's time for another episode of the Yamaha Access 650 Chopper Build Series. You have been seeing me riding around, but of course, this is the chopper right now. Yeah, I've got what's left of the chopper sitting here in the back of the F350, and once you look at it apart, you're just like, man, this is what I've been busting my ass on? This is it? I mean, the motor's in my garage, but that's it. That's pretty pitiful. All right, heading out in the F350 with my pitifully small cargo in the back of this giant dually to see the one and only Mo Colors. You guys have seen Mo on the channel before. He's been riding with us a bunch of times. He's just a really cool dude, a longtime friend of mine, and not to mention, in my opinion, one of the best motorcycle painters alive. Of course, he would never say that about himself. He's very modest, but I'll say it about him for him. He's the guy who painted my Rocket 3, he's the guy who painted Jessica's Speedmaster and other stuff that we've owned. Mo paints all my bikes, so we're headed to go see him. Of course, he's painting the chopper. Up here at Mo Colors Studio, as he's digging through the vaults over here. Basically what we're trying to do is, I don't know anything about colors. Mo knows a lot about colors. It's in the name. So we're trying to translate the ridiculous things that are in my mind of what I want into something that can actually be done. So things are staying a secret for now. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't exactly tell you what colors they are yet because I don't know yet. Mo's gonna spray a couple things on a color sheet and let me see them side by side, and we're gonna figure out what the best is because Mo is doing shit right. Oh, and by the way, follow Mo Colors, man. Follow him Instagram at Mo Colors. I'll have his website linked down below. I'll have his Facebook link down below. And if you're in Tampa, shoot him a message on there and he'll hook up your bike and make it look as good as mine.
I ship worldwide.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing. You go on his Instagram and half the jobs are doing are from Australia or England or something like that. Yeah, it goes all over.
Anywhere in the world.
All right, guys, see you back at the shop. All right, so you might be asking yourself, what am I going to do now that Mo has the bike and I basically can't work on it? Because the whole dropping it off at Mo's place didn't really make an episode. And I'll tell you what I'm going to do is make Southwest egg rolls, because that's why everybody tuned into a chopper channel, right? Hey, I'm hanging out with my girlfriend Jess. Go subscribe to her YouTube channel at The Doghouse, featuring the dogs. But we're going over to our friends Jason and Jess's tonight to grill out because there's a hurricane coming, so sounds like a good plan. I'm gonna make my Southwest egg rolls, and I'm also gonna be polishing some parts. So there will be other motorcycle content in here, but I'm basically just gonna film my day, and everybody loves Southwest egg rolls, so I'm gonna show you how to make them. All right, got the oven heating up to 450. Gotta cook my chicken thighs. You can use breasts. I use thighs because I'm a dark meat fan. Oh, damn it. I bought the ones with the bones in them. I'd say get boneless. Fuck! I'm an idiot. Oh well, they'll still work. Life is hard. It's harder when you're stupid. Salt, pepper, garlic. That's all chicken needs. Watch out, you're gonna burn yourself, dipshit. Beans. Corn. Colored pepper. Long onions. Cilantro. Tortillas. Lime juice, lemon juice. All right, this is the stuff you'll need. You gotta cut it all up and put it in a pot. So let's do that. Did I say onion? Onions too. Of course you gotta have a freaking onion. Come on. I also forgot frozen spinach, but of course I'm forgetting stuff. This isn't a cooking show. This is a motorcycle show, so don't expect things to be perfect. All right, my chicken's done. My veggies are all cut up. It's time to throw all this stuff in the wok and mix her up. So if you are trying to make this at home, one thing you gotta remember is I'm not actually trying to really cook any of this stuff. First off, I like my veggies to be a little bit crunchy in these things anyway. The chicken's already cooked. These things are gonna be deep fried later. I'm basically just getting it warm so I can mix it all together and put it in the wraps. Salt, pepper, garlic. A shit ton of pepper. And I like things to be spicy, so we're gonna hit it up with some cayenne as well. I love spicy stuff, but trust me, a little bit of cayenne goes a long way. And a little bit of lime juice. Not a lot, because you don't want this mixture to get soupy. If it gets soupy, you're gonna have a really hard time stuffing your frickin' your burrito, egg roll, whatever you want to call them. Wraps, that's what they're called. Yeah, wraps. I'm probably just gonna go ahead and turn off the heat. Like I said, I'm not trying to cook it. I mean, my cheese isn't even melted yet. I don't want to cook this. I just wanted to mix it up. All right, so now to stuff my wraps, what I like to do is I'll just take a wet paper towel and throw it over a whole stack of them and then microwave it for like, I don't know, not very long, like 30 seconds or something like that. It just kind of makes them a little stretchy and easy to work with. So we got to stuff these things and freeze them. And part of that you'll need an egg for, because basically a beaten egg acts like the super glue of the cooking world. You got to put a little bit of flour down. This isn't to help with cooking or anything like that. This is literally the only reason I'm doing this is to keep them from sticking together. This is definitely one of those times where less is more. It's so easy to put too much of the filling in these things. You really don't need much. I usually just take a spoon like that. Like it doesn't look a lot, but that's probably even a little too much, which a little too much is usually my style. And after I have it rolled up like that, I put a little bit of egg right here, roll it the rest of the way up, push in the sides, and that's ready to freeze. All right, now that I got them all in there, it's time to freeze them. You don't have to freeze them solid. They don't even have to be completely frozen. Just as long as they're in the freezer for a couple hours before you deep fry them, you should be just fine. Southwest rolls have been sitting in, don't mock me when I'm vlogging. The Southwest rolls have been sitting in the freezer. It's time to head over to Jason and Jess's house. We've got some motorcycle parts to polish, we've got some food to eat, and we've got lots and lots of beers to drink. Onies, you're gonna have to go. Owner.
Bonies! Bonies! See if he'll stay on.
No way, it's dangerous. I'm gonna squirt him with these things though.
Oh,
there
God.
he goes. All right, over here at Jason's house in the nice garage, we're out here trying to figure out a setup for the grinder that'll work. The hens are in the kitchen clucking, and we've got some motorcycle parts to polish. On the docket today, I have a sissy bar, handlebars, which I previously tried to polish and failed, although I know a little more now than I did then. I've also got my shift lever and my brake actuator. So these are all the things I'm going to try to get looking nice today. So I had to call my buddy Lee Stewart and ask him how to actually polish stainless steel, because I was trying to do it with like the same way I did aluminum, basically with sandpaper, and he said, you dipshit, all you need is a grinder or a bench grinder with a buffing wheel and some black compound. So that's what I'm going to try today and see if I can't do a little bit of a better job. I might already boned up the handlebars because you can see here I've put a lot of scratches in them trying to do it with sandpaper, but all the other stainless parts I have are still pretty smooth, so at the very least those should look nice. I need help creating. You guys have got drinks, so it should be really easy to be creative with me right now. Trying to do this. I don't know if this is even going to work.
This camera's heavy.
Huh?
This camera's heavy.
It's because of all the potential that's in it.
Don't we have one that's lighter?
You didn't hear me, that was like a really deep line. I said, that's because of all the potential that's in there.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, it's good, right? Put that on an Instagram quote right now. Well, yeah, that's polishing it. I got Lee Stewart was right. Surprise, surprise. I spent so many hours trying to do this with a piece of sandpaper and just, oh my God, dude, and hating it. I didn't know you could just like take stainless steel and just do it like this. This is way easier than aluminum. All right, these are looking what I'll call passable. I think since I originally started these with a little bit of sandpaper, I can't quite get the finish I want on them. So I think eventually I'm going to chrome these, but we're just about done polishing, although you're never really done polishing. But I'm done polishing for tonight, and right now it's time to hopefully not set Jessica's kitchen on fire because I've got a big old pot of oil here and I'm full of beers. So my recommendations for this is to drink about 1,000 beers and get the oil hot enough to cook stuff. I'm not really sure how hot that is. Usually I just throw like some bread in there, and when the bread starts cooking I know it's hot enough. Nobody ever taught me how to do this. I was a poor, neglected child. I was never taught how to cook as a child, which is why I'm so fat as an adult. We'll go with that. Hell yeah! Had some like avocado sauce here. I tried to film it earlier, but it didn't really come out super great. Rachel's here, formerly Ray Chiller, now Wizard Religion official. Of course, Jessie Gray.
Why'd you just dead name?
My man, I just dead named her.
What the dead name, people?
Ray Chiller. It was spelled weird.
No.
Life of Winter, Jason, Nomad
Really
Josh
are.
13 somewhere. Where'd he go? Josh left. Nomad Josh 13. Oh, he's gone. All right, everybody's eating. We're all pretty drunk. Jessica's putting some fucking mayo and shit.
The soberest person.
Delicious. There we go. Delicious. It's quite often when we come over here.
So these are nothing.
And now it's time for hot ones, hot sauces. But you know who hasn't had one? Flip.
Still not gonna have one.
Oh,
what's
bitching out,
now?
dude. Flip is bitching
You have
out.
to call me a pussy every 5 seconds. It might work.
I want Rachel to do something because Rachel is so fucking milky white pale. You're gonna turn so red when you eat some of this. You gotta shake it. Oh, shit. Don't fucking try to take over camera duties like I'm gonna forget you, Flip. You fucking pussy.
Oh, that's a dab.
Oh, jeez, oh,
What
Pete.
is that? The kindergarten?
I'll do that one. Alright, I'll do the big one.
Wait, who's doing
I'm gonna expect everyone else to do one. I gotta do one. Aliens. Alien Annihilation. That's actually really good. I'm into that. Well, no.
You can have that.
Scoop it. Scoop it.
No, she can have that. Yeah,
That was like what was left off the one I just ate.
that's hot.
It's not that bad. Let's
That's
get this.
hotter?
Let's get this pussy shit out of here. Flip, eat the fucking egg roll, dude.
It's the big sauce. Doesn't have any.
You're
You
on
can
the
go like
camera.
that.
Yeah, do it.
I'm so happy.
Not that bad, right?
Here.
All right, let's do it. Flip, get back here, dude.
Got it.
You fucking pussy.
I'm not doing it.
Come on. Somebody else has got to do the bomb that's never had it.
Oh, I'm gonna do it.
You've had it.
I know. I'm gonna do it again.
I want somebody else has never had it.
But like crazy.
Watch it. Yeah,
Come on,
that's
do
all
the
you
bomb.
No, that's funny.
Come on. You're not going to die.
No,
You're not going to die.
I still don't want to.
It's not that bad.
You could technically go into cardiac. Then go ahead.
You could do that from anything. I'm gonna do this one. This one's got the most on
Die.
it. But that means
So
you're doing
happy.
this
That's
You
not
gotta be able
happening.
to.
one. No, Flip. Come on, you fucking pussy.
Just do it. Josh,
No.
do it. Josh,
I'm gonna do it.
Just
No.
do it. It's
Hold it.
fine. It's you're gonna.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get fucked up. Cheers.
Okay, yeah. What if
I'm actually gonna need to chill after that because that one is really hot. Where'd Rachel go?
Oh no, it's there.
she's gone? She left.
You make me feel like a natural
Are you gonna do it all?
woman. I'm gonna do this one on top of the bomb.
It's really
Worst. It's the worst.
I like
That's so
spinning
loud.
Fuck, he did too much.
Josh is just.
No, it's sweet.
He likes the.
Now it's not.
I did this one, Josh, right?
You're like that was.
I done everything on the table.
You
saying-
no, you
haven't
have
done this
not done that one. If I haven't, you haven't. You didn't
Which
do
one
this
was that though? I'm gonna look back to my
Today?
shit. Yeah, I'm gonna look back.
You did that.
It's that one.
You did that.
It was that one.
We have not opened that one yet.
Oh my.
Oh.
God, there it is. All right.
Wait. Oh, fuck. Oh shit.
Just do it. Do it.
Stop.
Go for it. Fucking crazy. First of all.
I'm gonna get off my roof of my mouth.
Do you have the hiccups yet?
No.
Where do babies come from?
Fucking vaginas.
Would you eat a kitten if you were very hungry?
Oh, if I was very hungry, absolutely. Like if I didn't like the kitten.
If all of us died tomorrow that are humans, which one of your dogs / cats / chickens are you eating?
/ rats.
Oh, first of all, chickens, rats,
Cats, dogs.
outside cats.
Dude, this is a DMX song.
Which named animal are you gonna eat first?
Mrs. Mustard.
Oh, Mrs. Mustard.
Wait, I didn't know there was one named Mrs. Mustard.
Why would you? The other one's name is Dolly Parton. He just
The snake, the cat, the rat, the dog.
Yeah, big
How are you
rat.
gonna see him if you're living in the fog?
And then probably Mishka, which is the furred rat that I have, and then Penelope, which is the hairless rat that I have. And I'm gonna probably fucking just take Monkey out because it's old and crusty.
Yeah, he doesn't have that much time left anyway.
You know,
And he's easy to catch.
I figured Gunner would be the first one to go.
we're doing cats first. No. Dogs are
But why cats first? Wouldn't you want to like
Because-
take the meatiest animal and then
No.
fucking, like preserve it?
How-
so you
Big
can
in
eat for a
emotions.
while?
The cats are annoying.
What
They
about
ruined my
Kisa?
life. But Kisa's last.
But you would eat her?
Like last of the cats or last?
super
of
last. Probably like last in general.
Damn.
This is hard to talk about.
If everyone at this table suddenly died, who would you eat first? And you were starving.
Honestly, it's like I would question between Flip and Jess.
You would eat me first?
Yeah.
Really?
Everybody's dead though.
I'm like the only person you hang out with.
There's not a lot of meat on her.
She
I was gonna
doesn't.
say, like, you're not really thinking about this
Yeah,
logically.
Jess, she doesn't want to see you decompose.
Death.
Oh, you're saying if we all die?
Everyone's dead.
Oh,
She was the
okay.
only one left.
I'd want to enjoy you.
Yeah, and that's nice.
Wait,
too.
how would you eat her?
With the bomb on her.
I would be honored, actually.
But I like your
You don't like
your
fat on
butt
steak.
and your thigh, like with the
there.
yeah.
It would be out of
That would be there.
This is doing something for somebody on the internet that we don't even know.
Exactly.
Keep it weird, y'all. This is the end of the video.
Okay, so if you had to kill one of us to eat first, who would it be?
She just looked at Flip.
I know.
It's Flip. It's 100% it's Flip.
So
I feel
fucked up.
bad. I'd be
Flip has the least going on though.
no.
He has the
I wouldn't
least
kill
going
Flip first.
on.
He's a
I mean, it's
resource.
fucking
Who
true.
would you kill?
What do you have to like measure up?
I-
Measure it up. Measure it up. Who
I-
has the most?
No.
Here's what I did. I
Flip
went.
doesn't have anybody that
Who's
loves
gonna
him.
fight me the most when I kill him?
Not wrong. Jesus Christ.
I mean,
I love you,
He's-
Flip.
I'm gonna call your fucking eyes out.
oh, one person. Wow. One person. Wow.
Kill yours.
Poison the food.
Oh my god.
Is it like a push of a button, or is it you have to like physically like?
Yeah, that's
like,
what I was looking at.
What does she do?
Whoa.
Oh no!
Get it on
Rachel
video.
just put her finger in her eye. She had hot sauce on it.
Get that shit on video.
That's probably terrible.
Watch. She's probably washed her eyes
kitchen,
the
get
wrong
her.
way.
Rachel, I'm sorry. That probably sucks.
Go wash your hands like 5 times.
I did. I washed them. I've done
Did you do them like Rachel wash or like a Josh?
Rachel, I'm just gonna tell you this.
Not me.
Don't break your teeth.
Hold my beer.
Listen.
I'm gonna do this like I do everything else.
Oh, I don't know.
100%.
All right. Okay.
Careful.
That looks about 20%. I'm just saying. I'm not.
You're going.
Woo!
You're doing it.
Come on, do the two-step for the cowboy. I'm
Oh, you got to the grass.
Is that okay?
You're going so fast. You're going. Oh, that's too fast. You're going too fast.
Lost some of my beer. Nothing will make you feel drunk quite like putting on a pair of roller skates.
Oh my god. She's got that fucking.
No, it's
I'm 5 years old and I'm skiing for the first time.
I love that. It's the best. It's like,
That was phenomenal.